everybody. Harry Platcow here. Welcome to another Jazz from the Combs. We've received a lot of email talking about our featured artist tonight, and I'm very happy to say that Ferdi Argenti Trio will be here with Bobby Tamagni. In fact, they are here. Bobby Tamagni on drums, Barry Smith on bass. The first tune they're going to do is an original by Ferdi called The Walk. Sit back, relax, enjoy the Ferdi Argenti Trio.
It's like winter in my heart, in summer, a memory of the things we do together is haunting as the sunny summer weather. Inside it, it just keeps burning like a flame. Turn around all'inverno, cadranno mille petali di rose. La neve coprirà tutte le cose. Forse un po' di pace tornerà. Odio l'estate che ha dato il suo profumo ad ogni fiore. L'estate che ha creato il nostro amore, per poi farmi morire di dolore. Odio l'estate. Sei piena di un amore che è passato. Sei calda come i baci che ho perduto. Un amore che ha passato, che il cuore mio vorrebbe le cose. Like stopping song of birds before they start. Odio l'estate. Che ha dato il suo profumo ad ogni fiore. State che ha creato il nostro amore per poi farmi morire di dolore. Odio l'estate. Odio l'estate.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jazz Speak. This is the time during the show where we get a chance to talk to the musicians who are with us tonight. And we're featuring the Ferdi Argenti Trio, Ferdi on piano, Barry Smith on bass, and Bobby Tamagni on drums. We just heard an original tune by Ferdi called The Walk. Tell us how that came to be.
I just compose it, and I just go to the piano, I compose. I don't think of a title, nothing. I just go and compose a tune, and then later on I hear it, and I think of a title, and then I might change it in the future sometimes. But
it was hardly a walk. I mean, it was
it was not a walk, but
tempo.
if you think about it like the walk through life, full of unforeseen events and bumps of every kind, then it works.
Okay, so philosophically it's called.
Philosophically, exactly. Exactly.
When you wrote that, did you hear the melody in the context with the harmonies? Did the melody come first? Did the chords come after that?
Well, the piano player just goes and improvises a little bit. I mean, at least that's my approach. And
Yeah.
The melody comes a little first, and then you harmonize the melody and you choose the chords that you like best.
Okay. Now, when did you write that?
About maybe 15 years ago. So, yeah.
Did you get it copyright?
Yes,
You did?
I did.
Through the Library of Congress?
The library. Originally it was called La Passeggiata in Italian. Then I said, let me give it an English name. It's easy and everybody understands it.
Cool.
All over the world.
So nice.
Bobby Tamagni,
Hi, Harry.
welcome, man. Someone told me that you worked with a group called the Sled Dogs.
I did that for a while, yes. It was a pretty much fusion of jazz and rock music with a little bit of probably New Orleans flavor, funk in there somewhat.
They had some national celebrity, didn't they?
Yeah, most of the things I've had have been involved with have flirted with actual popularity in some ways. But
Now, did you work overseas at all with Ford Theater or the Sled Dogs? Did you tour?
yeah, we did, and the Ford Theater was mostly national, but we did some things. My association with Berklee College of Music has allowed me to travel quite a bit. And one of the neat things about that band that was called the Sled Dogs, the people in it were all members of the Berkeley community. So we would sometimes go on a trip for the school, Berkeley, and be able to play if it was at a venue that may have been having a jazz festival. We'd get to play in the jazz festival. So I got to play a lot of festivals that way.
All over the world.
Quite a few places, yeah.
Whereabouts in Europe did you go?
Oh, goodness. Poland, Germany, Italy many times. Actually went to Bulgaria even once, Greece, many places in
It's
Europe.
quite a passport, man.
Yeah, it's really nice. And there's nothing like traveling that way because you're treated completely different than a tourist. And it's really a nice way to go. And
I hear you.
It's really nice. They
I hear you.
extend a welcome to you. And can I say something to you now?
Sure.
I just want to thank you for trying to continue an art form and jazz with this show. That's a good thing. There's less and less of this kind of stuff
Oh, I
happening.
know. It's
So,
a labor
thank
of
you.
love, you know.
Well, good.
I
You're
told
doing
my
it. That's good.
somebody had asked me many years ago when I was in the Air Force Band what I wanted to do when I get out. And I told them, I mean, I was a kid, 17 years old. I says, I want to promote musicians. So I'm doing it.
Well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you guys. Barry, we're going to talk to you when we come back, okay?
Okay.
So don't go away.
I'll try not to.
All right, we're going to listen to a couple of more tunes. It's All Right With Me, nice Cole Porter tune. I thank you for doing that one. And You Don't Know What Love Is, going back to 1941. So don't go away. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
You can't know how happy I am that we met. I'm strangely attracted to you. There's someone I'm trying so hard to forget. Don't you want to forget someone too? It's the wrong time and the wrong place. Though your face is charming, it's the wrong face. It's not her face, but such a charming face. And it's all right with me. It's the wrong song with the wrong style. Though your smile is lovely, it's the wrong smile. It's not her smile, but such a lovely smile. And it's all right with me. You can't know how happy I am that we met. I'm strangely attracted to you. There's someone I'm trying so hard to forget. Don't you want to forget someone too? It's the wrong game with the wrong chips. Though your lips are tempting, they're the wrong lips. They're not her lips, but they're such tempting lips that it's all right with me. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right with me. are tempted. They're the wrong lips, they're not her lips. They're such tempting lips that's alright with me. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright with me. Don't know what love is until you learn the meaning of the blues, until you love the love you had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how lips hurt until you kissed and had to pay the cost, until you flipped your heart and you have lost. You don't know what love is. You know how a lost heart feels. The thought of reminiscing and our lips that taste of tears lose their taste for kissing. You don't know how hearts burn. A love that cannot live yet never dies. Until you faced each dawn with sleepless eyes, you don't know what love is. taste for kissing. You don't know how hearts burn. A love that cannot live yet never dies. Until you faced each dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. You don't know.
And we're back with Jazz Speak, talking to the musicians who are here tonight. We got Bobby Tamagni on drums, Milford's own Bobby Tamagni.
That's right.
We got Barry Smith on bass. We got Ferdi Argenti on keyboards and vocals. That was a wonderful job on that Cole Porter tune.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Let me ask you something. I had the opportunity of interviewing songwriters for a while, Sammy Kahn, David Mann, Arthur Hamilton, and they all told me the same thing. Words have to sing to the music.
Yes.
What happens in, all right, we'll take Misty, for instance. Look at me. How would you say that in Italian? What would be the Italian translation to the
Of
opening?
look at me?
Yeah.
Guardami.
Guardami.
Yes.
Well, that fits in pretty good, too.
That would be 3 syllable. In that case, it would work. In
Yeah,
that case,
that's right, that's right. But that would be the exception to the rule, right?
Right, exactly.
All right, so what happens in a case like that? A tune written in Italian, and they want to translate it to English, but they want to make the words sing to the music.
You're talking about estate now. You're talking about
Estate, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
yes, estate in summer. First, it was an Italian tune that Bruno Martino, which was a singer-songwriter, Italian, in the 60s, composed and played for a while by himself. Then Joao Gilberto happened to like it and sang it, so that's how I got into the jazz world.
Okay.
Because the jazz musicians liked the Joao Gilberto's version, who sang it with the Brazilian accent, but it was Italian.
It was
It
Italian.
was Italian.
I
So
would've
many
thought it
people thought it was
Portuguese.
Portuguese because
Yeah.
of exactly the way he sang like every other tune that he sang. So,
Right.
But it was Italian. So this is an Italian tune. And I met the composer once in a club, yeah.
Really?
So I told him I was a fan, and he liked it, and he liked my playing, actually.
Mr. Martino, you're referring
Mr. Martino, yes.
Cool.
And then Shirley Horn recorded
Yes.
in English words by Joel Siegel, which
Joel
are not
Siegel.
these words.
Okay.
These are John Hendricks, because they're more suitable for a male, if you see.
Really? John
Exactly.
Hendricks
John
wrote the
Hendricks
lyrics?
interpreted it and wrote a new set of lyrics for that.
That's what it takes.
And
That takes-
that's the lyrics I sing.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Barry Smith, sitting there all by yourself, waiting to be spoken to.
How are you, Hal?
Good, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
It was a pleasure again seeing you get so passionately involved in that instrument of yours, man.
It's not hard when you have guys like this around you, the inspiration of Ferdi's tunes and this guy who's, such a great player. Well, just
You've
to be-
all worked
just to be-
together at one time.
Yeah, well, we haven't really done this trio before. I
Not
don't
this
think.
trio, but
No.
in the.
But we all work
Separately,
together.
and-
But,
Yeah,
but
right.
Worked a lot
we
like
all
that.
know each other, but
And,
but just to play with these guys together
Yeah.
tonight, and to have it go so well, at least I thought, it was.
Bobby and Barry, I know, have worked the top of the hub, right?
Right.
Are you guys like stables? Do they have a stable of performers to work that room? Did you ever work it, Ferdi?
Yeah, occasionally, not steadily though. There's other people used to do it steadily for a while. I don't know who does it now. I think they still have jazz.
Yeah.
Well,
Bob's
I'm
up
one of
in,
them.
Yeah. How long you been doing
They
that?
have a
gig?
few bands that they rotate, and I'm in one of the bands. Basically, that's the short story. It's of
Yeah.
course it's a longer, scheduled out thing. But I work quite a few nights up there.
How many years you been doing that gig?
12, maybe
12 years. And how many nights a week?
5.
Oh my!
So it's a real gig. It's a.
Yeah.
It's
one of the
weekly-
few
one
real
of the
gigs
few real
in the
gigs.
world.
And how many years you been working there, Barry?
Well, about the same. Maybe, you know, we're different people, but
Yeah.
now I just work up there maybe 1 week every you know, five or six times a year.
Yeah.
So it's not a lot, but it's one of the few places that has music, you know, 7 nights a week.
Yeah,
so
got to
it's-
give it to them, man.
Yeah.
They promote jazz. They have jazz there
and they
7
do,
nights
yeah.
a week.
Yes.
Is it a
365.
jazz listening audience, or are you pretty much playing in a lounge with all the chaos that goes
I
on?
mean, they don't come in specifically to hear the music,
Right.
but
Yeah.
what I like to think happens, and I think it does quite often, they come in because it's a beautiful venue, right? I mean, it's gorgeous up there, and they come for the venue, and it's almost like, wow, we get a band here
Then
too.
we get turned on.
And
by
then
the-
all of a sudden they start paying attention,
Right,
right?
exactly.
And they're kind of like, wow, this guy's good.
Yeah.
Hey, he's good too. And,
Yeah.
and
They-
hopefully by the end of the night they've heard enough notes
Yeah.
in jazz that they kind of get drawn in a little
They get
bit by
drawn
what
in.
jazz is.
Do you have a following? Do people come up specifically to see you
Some
guys?
do.
Mm-hmm.
Some, a few do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Aside from that gig, where are people apt to see Bobby Tamagni?
Wow. Well, I've been playing every other week lately, starting this Sunday. Well, including this coming Sunday, which is the 20, whatever it is.
I don't know.
Anyway,
23rd.
with the Greg Hopkins Big Band.
Okay.
I appear with them quite a bit, and now we've been offered a place in Cambridge called the Beat Hotel, which also has jazz every night.
Yeah.
Is the Beat Hotel, Cambridge. Sunday night from 7 to 10 or 10:30 or something. We do
Okay.
a big band. So I do
Cool.
that. I worked last night with a group called the Rich Greenblatt Group, which also includes Greg Hopkins on trumpet, Alan Chase.
What do you prefer, a big band or a small group?
That's a tough one. I love all of it,
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, so good.
It's so much fun to play music.
What's your favorite, though? Your favorite venue?
I mean, there's something about with drums especially, there's something about getting to open up wide open with a big band, because there's a lot of force there, you know.
Okay.
But the intimacy of a trio is really like, you know, any little thing you do, he hears it, and anything he does, he hears, and anything he does,
It's
I
more
hear.
intimate, yeah, it's more
And it's like a real
Intimate.
conversation, so they're
It's
two different things.
So good.
Yeah.
Both
I
good.
like both.
But it's a lot of fun, yeah.
Barry Smith, where are people apt to see you these days?
Well, not too many places. But
Milford Cable.
tomorrow night I'm supposed to be at the Tavern in Plainville, doing a few Saturday nights out there with Frank Padula, local drummer. So if the snow doesn't come in, we might be we might
Oh.
be there again
We'll
tomorrow.
keep a good thought.
But he gets a good, you know, a lot of good players coming out there. Ani Krakowski sometimes, and yeah, a lot of good different people. So.
Cool. Ferdi, how about you?
I do have some gigs around, more local gigs.
Where?
One in Manchester, New Hampshire. One is in North Andover. One is in different places.
To Salem.
How do you feel about working with a vocalist?
With a vocalist,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I like to accompany vocalists because I like to sing too, right?
Yeah.
So
Are you
so it's-
judgmental when you hear a vocalist as far as their interpretive skills?
Yeah, but it's hard not to be, even if you're just an instrumentalist. You don't have to be a vocalist to be judgmental, because a vocalist actually,
We judge them too.
it comes to you right away. So I think everybody, even non-musicians, can be judgmental
There you
sometimes.
go. There you
But
go.
just try to be understanding.
All right, we're going to listen to you guys do Pietero?
Pitero, yeah.
What does it mean?
That means silly, actually, but it's a word, an affectionate word that my grandfather used to say, and nobody else in Italy I have heard that word. That was only from him I heard that word.
But
It was
what
an
does it
ancient
mean?
it means silly, like silly. Don't be silly or something like this,
Oh,
but in an
okay.
affectionate way, you know.
And you wrote the lyric.
And I remember that because it was so typical of him, because I haven't heard that word. It must be an ancient one, you know,
Oh, my.
from the country or something.
That's funny.
And you wrote the lyric.
I wrote the lyrics all about that.
Did the lyric come first, or did the melody come first?
No, that melody came first. That was actually a harmony project at Berkeley.
It was a harmony.
Homework.
Now,
It went,
now the
I-
truth
it,
comes out.
how do you call it? You remember better than me, you know, the resolution
Oh,
that does not go anywhere. It doesn't go where you
Deceptive.
wait.
Deceptive.
Deceptive resolution.
Okay.
It was a harmony project on that.
Okay.
And then I,
It's a beautiful tune.
I like the tune, so I said,
Very
let me
nice
keep it and
tune.
write lyrics on
It
it.
is a nice tune, yeah, I like it.
When did you write that, by the way?
By the time I was at Berkeley, the first time, I was 84.
In '84.
Yeah,
And we're going to end up with Blumdido.
Yeah.
yeah, Charlie Parker.
I
yeah.
love that tune. I love
One
that
of the
tune.
best line.
We're going to listen to you guys play.
His face got sunny and bright when I came into sight. There was an old Tuscan word they called me then. He was my biggest fan, that great old gentleman. It says much more to me, 'cause he'll never be here in my time again. There in our hometown where he would try to persuade me to stop roaming. Now that he's gone away, farther than I have been. They were simply the friendly old word that 'cause we'll never be able to meet again. None in this life where I would try to convince him I like traveling since Grandpa's gone away. Further than I have been. There is only that strange old word I long to hear none nor say again. Call me again once more.
Happy now?
Let's do it just a tiny bit slow.
Okay. Going? Ready. One. Booby-doo-bop. What an incredible show. The Ferdi Argenti Trio. Bobby Tamagni on drums and Barry Smith on bass. Next month, we're going to be having the Dick Ogren Trio. So I hope you stay tuned. Have a great month, folks. If it's within your purview, hire a vet. See you next month. Bye-bye, everybody.